friends, it is Danny. Long time no see, because you totally saw a video from me this morning. This video, however, is a super exciting announcement. If you have not read the title already, this is my 2016 traveling book announcement. Oh my god, this is happening. I'm doing a traveling book. Let's take a moment to just bask in the fact that I'm doing a traveling book. It's gonna go traveling around the world, which I cannot do. I'm gonna live vicariously through this book. And it's gonna meet all of my booktube friends that I have not been able to meet yet. So, flashback about, well, 2 months ago now. I had just had my surgery and I was really bored, and Twitter was like my best friend at that point. I was on Twitter 24/7. I think it was around that time anyways. I decided that I was going to do a traveling book. I didn't know what book I was going to be sending because there are so many books that I have that I could potentially send. And then it came to me that I should just do a poll on Twitter. I did a poll with like 5 different books. There was Fangirl, there was... what else was there? There was Fangirl, I think there was Snow Like Ashes, I know there was a Lurley McDaniel book, and then there was like the other option where they could put a tweet to me saying what they wanted me to send around, or there was the other book that got chosen. And I'm very, very happy that this one got chosen. I think I've mentioned it in videos. It's been a long time. I don't remember. I think I've mentioned in videos that I have a new favorite series and it's finished, and I've read all of them. And I'm sending around the first book of said series because people decided, and I decided, that this was the right fit to send around. So ladies and gentlemen, the 2016 traveling book for Danny Darling's channel is going to be, drumroll please, isn't it beautiful? It's going to be These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. Let me tell you how excited I am, because this book, not only is this beautiful book stunning cover-wise, it's the first book in my new favorite series, and it feels right to send this around because I want a booktube memory that not only represents me, but I can send it around and see what my friends think of my new favorite book series. And Tarver is in this, and Tarver is glorious. And the point of this video is not only to announce what book I'm going to be sending around, but the rules and regulations and such of this traveling book, because it is going out on Tuesday. Like, definitely Monday or Tuesday. I suppose now is a great time to let you know who is going to be the first recipient of the traveling book. Drumroll please, again. Because I can, because I haven't done videos in a long time. It's what it is. I'll get used to talking to a camera again, I promise. The first recipient is going to be Whitney from Witty Novels. I'm super excited to send it to Whitney because she was one of my first booktube friends, and she also was the one that got me to be a participant in Miranda from Books 101's traveling book of 2014 when it was Tiffios, and I don't know what it is now. Since then, I have also done Chloe from Brunette Bibliophile's traveling book, and that was what put me on to do my own traveling book because I want one of these in my life that is mine. So I asked Whitney to be the first recipient because she was the one that sent me my first ever traveling book that I got to be a part of, and she said yes, which is super exciting because now I get to send it off to her. Now we go into the exciting part. With this traveling book, I am sending along technically 3 things because I'm sending it to Whitney and I wrote her a little note, and I'm not going to show you what the note says. So that little note doesn't really count because it's just going to be sent to Whitney and she gets to keep it. Along with this traveling book are the official traveling book rules, which I have typed up in beautiful typing because my writing is crap, and signed. And yes, I am just going to read this note so everybody knows what the rules are. Hello friends, if you are reading this, that means you are the next recipient of my traveling book of 2016. This is my first ever traveling book, and for this monumentous occasion, I've decided to send around the first book in my new favorite series, These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. Cue the Space Titanic Opera survival story of amazingness. There are only a few rules for my traveling book. 1. The The book has to be sent to a booktuber, and there is a reason for this. 2, the book can be kept for no longer than 2 weeks maximum to ensure that it has a chance at reaching as many places and people around the world as it can. 3, the person in possession of the book needs to let me know who they are sending the book to after they are finished the book, and the person that they are sending it to has to let me know when it arrives to them safely. 4, inside the cover, there will be this very list of instructions, as well as a space for anyone who gets the book. They need to include their name and their channel name, and I even included a spot for locations. So I have everyone's name and channel for my final collective video at the end when the book returns back to me. It also lets me know who wrote in what color, ink, pencil, whatever. I'll show you the inside because I can. I wrote it in here on the very front cover in pencil because I didn't want to mess up the inside cover with pen. And then this is the section that people are going to sign, which has name, location, channel, and the date signed. I didn't add that in the letter because I didn't know what was going to happen until I wrote it. Where were we? Number 5, add anything and everything you wish to include. I am also sending along just a normal envelope in case you want to include anything loose, like a bookmark, whatever. With the book, along with it, needs to be these instructions, and they must be sent everywhere the book goes. This is the major thing that needs to go with the book. It can't be kept by anybody. It has to come back to me at the end. And finally, number 6, after the 1 to 2 week period is up that the person has it, each person needs to make a video about their time with the book and the little things that they've added. This is your chance to show everyone the little details that you've added and that you want them to see, because when I do my final video, chances are I'm only going to show a few of my favorite things that you've done and not everything. When the book returns to me, I will make a final video summarizing its journey. The book will be in travel mode for a little over a year. I'm hoping that it will reach 15 to 20 people in that time, but if I feel like it needs to keep traveling, then I'll let it go for longer. But for now, the tentative date that this book needs to return to me is June 30th of 2017. This gives it like a year and a month to travel to as many places as it can, which is exciting. And if I feel like it's only reached about 10 or so people and I want it to travel more, I will just tell the person that's currently in possession of it to just send it to somebody else, and then I will set another date. The last person to have the book before that date and leading up to that date will have to send it home to me. And like I said, if I'm sending it around more, then I'll let them know. Can't wait to see what you'll all add to my traveling book, and I can't wait to have this booktube memory forever. I hope you have fun, little book, and I will see you back in a year. Bye, guys. And then I signed it. So official. I'm so professional. So those 3 things will be tucked inside this book and sent off to Whitney, and then it's gonna travel for a year. This is my only copy of this book, and I'm not prepared to let it go, but I so am at the same time. This is my baby, guys, and it's about to make a big journey. I might potentially do a little check-in video at some point, like halfway through the year, maybe. If you guys want to see that. If not, then the next video about this traveling book will not be posted until probably July of next year, because it's coming back at the end of June. Or if it travels longer, then it might be longer than that as well. It is time now to say goodbye to the book, because I'm gonna pack it up and put Whitney's address on the envelope that I have over there and say goodbye and send it off, and oh my god, it's real. I have a traveling book. So the next video you will be seeing is probably more than likely going to be either a review that I need to do for the booktube tours, or it will be my bookshelf tour, which is almost completely edited but not uploaded yet. Whatever video is next, I will see you guys in that video. Bye! I'm not ready to let go. Don't let go, Jack. Don't let go. Don't let go, Trevor. Don't ever let go.
Thank you for watching my video. Hope that you really enjoyed the show. Hit the subscribe button down below